Hello and welcome to this new and exciting tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to use Microsoft Planner. Microsoft Planner helps you to just plan your work and projects in a very professional way, making it so easy to work. Remember, you will need to have a Microsoft account. Otherwise, this is the message that you might get that the email account that you are using is personal. So make sure as you use Microsoft Planner, you have a Microsoft account. So I'm now currently in my Microsoft account. And now down here, I can click on create a plan or here new plan. So I'll click on create a plan. And then you notice for the new plan, we can either create a blank plan. We can use a simple plan where you organize your plan with these basic steps. You can also do a project management where you keep your plan on track from concept to completion. You can do a software development plan with this template. You can also do a business plan where you create a business plan that helps make your idea a reality. You can also create an employee onboarding, and this step-by-step task can help organize your employee. So you can use any of these templates. So I want to just create a simple project management plan here, or maybe simple plan to organize the plan with these basic steps. So I'll click on that. On the right hand side, you need to give your template a name. So I'll call it video project, and then you can add to existing group, which is optional. In this case, you notice I only have one group called Nakuru Private. So you can also set the privacy and sensitivity, be it to public or to private. So I'll keep mine private, and then you click on create, and then it will now create your plan. You'll notice on the left hand side here, we now have video project, and then now it will load here. We have the backlog, we have up next, we have in progress, we have blocked on this side, and we have completed. So all these are editable. So I want to create a video project, and then I want to give a task here. So to add a task, you simply click on add task, or you can even rename this part for backlog. I want to call this one initiation and discussion. Then I'll call the second one samples. Then I'll call the third one here approved samples. And then I can call the last one, the second last here, I can call it completed. And then the last one, I can just call it aired and uploaded. So you now notice if I have a video project, I can use it this way. So I have the initiation and discussion, then I'll get samples. The samples that I approve will move to this part. And then once those samples are approved, then they'll also be put under completed and then under aired and uploaded. So that's how you can change different titles at the top here. You can also rearrange these titles at the top here using these three dots at the top on each. If you click on that, you notice we have rename, we have delete, we have move to the right, we have move to the left. So you can use any of these. If for instance, I come to the end here and I don't want this task for completed because maybe it's the same as approved samples, I can click at the top there and then click delete, and then I click on delete there, and therefore now I don't have the part for completed, I only have the for the approved samples. So to add a task, you simply click here on add task, then you give the task name. So I want to give this task name YouTube Shorts, and then I'll click on set due date. Maybe it's Saturday 21st. Then I can assign that. You click on assign, then you assign to someone from your planner, or you can even email them here. You can put the email here, and then down here you can assign tasks, and then down here for the tasks you can label them here. So you notice I can assign copy task, copy link to task, and then I can also label. Maybe I want to label this in red, so I'll put that red there. So notice now our label is red. So that's how you assign tasks. So you now notice our task here for YouTube Shorts has been added. To mark a task as completed, it's very simple. I can drag the whole of this to the next part here, maybe there, YouTube Shorts for approved. but then I can still retain it here and then click on that so that automatically it falls in the completed task. You notice now for completed task we have 1, and if I open it, you notice it's for YouTube Shorts. So if now maybe I had clicked that by mistake, I can put it back by clicking that mark as incomplete. So that's how you can assign tasks here. So I'll call the second task here Facebook video. Then still with red, the bucket here, it will be under initiation and discussion. You notice if I scroll down here, I can decide whether Facebook video project will be under initiation and discussion or under samples or approved or aired. So I want it still to be in the discussion. Then for the progress, is it something that we have discussed here or is it just starting? So you notice you can have not started, in progress, and completed. So I want to mark it as in progress. And then the priority here, you can mark either as urgent, important, or medium. So I want to mark this as urgent. Then start date and due date, you can set that again. I want it to start tomorrow. I want it to start on 21st, and then I want it to end on 25th. And then for repeat here, you can set repeating tasks either daily, weekdays, weekly, or monthly, or even yearly. For instance, if you're a teacher, you may set tasks for weekly, or for daily, or for weekdays, or for monthly. Then you can assign here notes. You can type the notes here to your team. So maybe you have the notes here where you want to give them details. Kindly remember to use ABCD. So you type the notes here so that once you assign the task to the person who is doing your Facebook video, they can read your notes here, maybe about what you need added. So if you scroll down, you can add checklist here. So for the checklist, you simply add items here. You can add an item there and maybe call it logos. You add another one, maybe you want in that video someone to check whether the logos, you want the colors, that will be part of the checklist. And then you have the outro. You just type that. Once you are through, you just click on enter. So you now have items. So if you want these ones to show in your card or on your card, you come on the right hand side here and you click on show on card so that this checklist will show on your card. And now we are going to click on show so that once we get back to the bucket, we are going to see the checklist. If we scroll down here again, you can add attachments. Maybe you want to add all these logos and the colors here. You click on attach, then you can attach from computer, from team files, or from a URL. You can also add your comments here. You type your message here. Maybe after you have reviewed this video, you'll type comments here. Maybe change those colors, change ABCD. That's where you now put your comments there. So after that now, you can even click on send, and then this will be sent to the person who was assigned this task. So once you're through with that now, if we close this and we go back here, you notice we have our Facebook video task added, and you notice we also have our checklist shown here. If we had set this off, then the checklist could not be visible. At the top here, you can view your interface on grid. If you click on grid, you notice now you view your titles here and your tasks as a grid. You can also view that as charts. You notice for the charts, you can see what has been completed. You can see what has been completed in your buckets. That is for initiation and discussion, samples, approved samples, aired and uploaded. You can see all that in bar graphs. You can see that also here. And then you can also see the priorities here. What is priority, what is urgent, what is medium, and what is low. And that is simply how you use Microsoft Planner. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.